Hi everybody. I am doing my second video journal. I think this time it's based on people and what we think about people. I believe that most people are at the core are good. Now I say most people because, in the news we've heard of a lot of people that most would deem as bad or a hopeless case. I believe that everyone has some good in them somewhere, and that in order to change after something bad has happened, someone's really got to want to change. And sometimes people are incapable of change, of overcoming whatever bad has happened in their life in order to move forward, to move past whatever's holding them back. So they'll need help finding it, and being able to stand up and say, hey, I need help. It takes a lot of courage, and it takes off a lot of courage, a lot more than some of us actually even realize. I'm hoping to help those suffering from substance abuse and alcohol addiction. There are some that also have eating addictions. I've had many people ask me where did you come up with this? It's such a swing from a teacher, because I wanted to teach elementary school children and help kids that were special needs children. ADHD, behavioral issues. I started out my journey wanting to help kids, and then changed my path so that I really want to help more on a broader scale. I want to help adults, families, children, people living with substance abuse, or those living with people who are dealing with substance abuse. My personal belief is people turn to drugs and alcohol or food when life gets too tough to bear. And an alcoholic pops a top, a heroin addict finds a needle, a binge eater finds a refrigerator. These people choose something to help them overcome deeper issues, and their outlet isn't always a healthy outlet. Maybe their choice makes them feel better. Maybe their drug or drinking takes them away from the problem for a little while. Or maybe they're pain-free and they can forget. Whatever the reason, there's a deeper underlying problem, and that needs to be discovered, worked through, faced. Someone needs to coach an addict through whatever they're dealing with. I do think of a substance abuse counselor as a coach. Now, most coaches, like in the athletic field, they were athletes before they became, coaches. Or before someone can help someone pitch, they need to know how to pitch. Or before you can properly hit a home run out of the park, you need to be able to swing a bat properly. And while I haven't ever been a drug addict or had a problem with alcoholism or eating, an eating disorder, I think that those people I still have something within me that can help someone with addiction, and I want to help. I believe my theory of practice would be more humanistic. Sorry, my door just blew open in the kitchen. It's really windy today. And my dog came in, so I'm going to keep going, even though she's sitting here trying to get to me. I believe in Maslow's hierarchy. I think we all need certain things in life in order to find self-actualization. I don't necessarily believe our needs have to go in the order of Maslow. Okay, so she's not going to let me. This is Izzy. She wants to be with me. So we're just going to let her in, and then I'm going to finish. Okay, sorry about that. I apologize. But I've come so far, I want to keep going. Anyway. Down, stay, sit, stay. I apologize. I believe that our needs have to go in a certain order, as Maslow has indicated. I don't think necessarily that everybody has to go tier to tier to tier through every need. Some people, but I do believe the physiological and the safety needs do need to be met before someone can help others, or come to find a greater peace within themselves. I know my biggest challenge will be that I take things too personally. I get too involved. I'm sorry. when I get involved with people personally, I'm in. I'll stand behind them. I'll stay with them until the end, until even when they don't want to talk to me anymore, when they've given up hope and they want to walk away. And that's why I think I'll be a good coach, because, you know, ball players think that the game's over when they're down by 6 runs. And as you can see, I'm a baseball fan. I think that even when you're down by 6 and it's a 7th inning, you still should play with it with your all. Still try. Still keep going to win. And I want to be somebody's coach to help them when they're down. My little puppy here, Isabel, she was a rescue. And you see her running down the hall. She came into my life when she was 3.5 weeks old. I had to bottle feed her. I had to break up her food and feed it to her on my fingers. I had to train her to do everything that her mother dog was no longer there to do. She wasn't even weaned. And she's a great dog today. She's fantastic. And I know that it's a bad example. A person isn't a dog, and a dog isn't an addiction, you know. But I still believe that there's something in me out there to help other people. But she's a perfect example of me stepping in when I should have probably walked away. So that's how I get too personal. I take on big, big, big things and make it personal. But sometimes I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. It could be a plus. To never give up. To continue to coach. To continue to stand there and work, help somebody work towards what they need to work towards. I don't give up. I don't give in. And I think now my other dog wants to come in. So I think I'm done. Thank you.